Okay.
All right. Sound check. Sound check. 1 2 1 2.
All right.
Look at that. It's Sunday. You and I have finally made it to the weekend. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I'm Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And boy, do we have an amazing game to share with you tonight. What happened?
I don't know. Looks like we lost the lights.
Oh, boy.
But the cameras are still working. So,
yeah, that's weird.
Maybe we tripped a breaker. So let me go check that.
Okay, sounds good.
There, I think I got it.
Okay, it looks like we're back. Gary, why are you a wild dog?
What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I know what happened. I got the portal gun hooked to that circuit, so I guess when I turned it back on, we went to a new dimension where we're animals.
Wait a minute, I'm a fox now, but my arms are too short to play pinball.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe. But I do know it's like I always wanted a third arm to hit the action button on the game. I can just use my tail.
Oh my god, you're right. Woo!
Well, this will definitely be interesting, so I guess let's go play some pinball.
All right, let's do it.
If you had any help there. There's a lot to remember and unpack in this game for sure.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you can join us. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the Wild Dog Arcade. I am Ed.
And I'm Gary.
And yes, we are back.
We're back. Apologize for a little bit of the delay. When I fired up all OBS, I noticed that the YouTube connection wasn't working, so I had to fix that like while we were in the waiting room.
Yeah, but hey, no worries. Hey, Borg Dog, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm wearing your shirt. Glad you can join us. But yeah, ain't nothing to worry about. Just a couple minute delay. We had some fun times with records last night. Hopefully you were there to join us. If not, don't worry. We are going to be doing final nights pretty much once.
Yeah, roughly once a month. So
Something like
we'll
that.
let everybody know on Discord. So
Yeah.
when we're going to do it. Hopefully with more warning this time, because we were trying to set up stuff and we were like, well, we don't know if we're going to get everything set up, so we don't want to promise it.
Yeah.
So, well, once we got it all working, I was like, all right, we'll do it.
So we made it.
Yeah, the goal with that is to share some of our vinyl collection with you.
Yes.
We're going to be going through our collection, have a particular genre for the night, select
Yeah, that's
albums out of it, you know, sort of the not quite so A-team stuff a lot.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so last night was glam rock, some B-level, C-level kind of bands you may probably never heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great. A nice way to relax during the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Speaking of weekend news, there really isn't any pinball news at all.
No, not really. No, it's been pretty quiet. I mean, it is a holiday weekend, so, you know,
it is
understandable. So.
Exactly. We did talk about Jaw's 50th anniversary on our last pinball stream. Neither one of us are huge Jaws fans. However, it's kind of neat knowing that there's a 50th anniversary coming out in theaters. I don't know if it's select theaters only or what.
I'm sure it's select theaters. Yeah.
Yeah, but at any rate, it's a perfect way to celebrate the movie, and it has all sorts of pretty sparkles all over it.
Yep. Well, I guess since there's not a lot of news, we should probably get to playing some Foo Fighters pinball, huh?
Let's do it.
Is that what you guys think out there? Hope so.
Huh? Oh, okay. Got it. All right, folks, welcome in. Going to give Borg Dog a shout out.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
Definitely want to make sure you guys check his stream out because does an awesome job.
I got to fix the camera. We had to get the YouTube stuff. I had to fix everything like right at the last minute.
What?
Oh, okay. There, it's fixed.
Okay.
You're good.
All right. Everybody's good.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it was like really annoying when I was going to go live. I'm like, where's the YouTube button?
Yeah, you were like cursing a storm over there earlier. But we made it. It figured itself out.
Yep.
That was a drain and a half just now. Yeah, this game can be a little tricky at times, especially if you've not played it in a while. But that is okay. We've had a lot of tricky pins that we've been playing recently. D&D is one of them. Now you're mine.
Mine? All right.
Alright. Almost got them there. Okay. Gonna try the backhand to get this in there. There we go.
There we go.
Off to Seattle.
Yes. Seattle.
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 The foos are back in town, and they're putting out a serious call to all Seattle listeners. Get out and join the rock resistance.
As for kind of what we did over the weekend, we more or less worked on all sorts of different projects, Gary and I. Yeah, we spent half of, if not most of, yesterday getting the stream set up for that vinyl thing we were doing.
Yeah, I did some book-related stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
I was making a few edits to it, redesigning the back cover, so that's going to be going live soon, which is why we haven't been heavily promoting it, because I wanted to catch a few clunky things and attack my excessive use of commas.
Yeah.
So that'll be coming out soon. I did start working on the second book.
Oops.
So I actually wrote the prologue today.
There we go.
And then I had already had the start of chapter 1, so I kind of went through that too. So slowly going to start to chip away at the second book.
Ah, missed that. Well, at least I got that one. Oh,
Well, at least ball safe is
that was a
fine.
Newton ball right there.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was a little air ball right there. And that, I don't know what the frick that was right there.
Yeah, that was a giant FU to
Yeah.
the game.
Pretty much.
This is the first time playing it in the new location because we moved everything around when we got Kong.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good nudge. Holy moly.
It's over in the music corner.
Yeah. And a good save there, too. I want some Overlordness. Overlord love. I see a super spinner lit. Let's see if I can get that, too. I also have to remind myself to perhaps try doing, dead flip skills today. but I don't think this pin would be a good choice for that. Or
To
is
learn on
that?
it, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the geometry on this one isn't as good, but I mean D&D works really well. Alien works really well. Those are definitely good ones for that. Godzilla works pretty well too.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you.
It is. Who's with me? I'm me trying to do a dead flip skill thing today.
So how's everybody doing? Did you all enjoy your weekend?
No. There we go. Got the backhand.
No, the flipper shield. The only one that has that is Dungeons and Dragons. This has a I forget what they're calling it. There is a pop-up post here in the overdrive. It pops up right down in here, and if you flip up the left flipper, and when the overdrive activates, when it comes in the outlane, it'll pop back up into the playfield.
Oh.
So it's like a dead flip. See, he's got. If you notice in the left lane, he has the arrow is lit yellow. That means the overdrive is active. If it goes down there, the overdrive post will activate, and you can save your ball if you flip up your left flipper.
UFO bonus. Oh, fart.
Max, how you doing?
How's it going, Max? Glad you can join us. Hope your weekend went well. We are getting into the swing of things with this game. At least I am anyway. And that was not a good swing.
Oh, cool, you got the job and you start in 2 weeks. Nice, congrats.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, congratulations on that. Definitely very cool. Alright, I got Seattle down, but I'm not having good faith on this game lasting much longer. On my warm-up round, I guess, so. Yeah, whatever. Whoa, that was new. We have a little bit of an air ball there that I hadn't seen before. Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, so I got the activation of the super spinner. No. I do want to get up to the right ramp at some point so I can start doing some tricks there.
Hey, Diva, how you doing?
How's it going, Diva? It's time like these that you have to learn to flip again. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Is relearning my muscle memory on this game at this moment. Ooh, that was close.
Wow. Max says he's been doing there's the overdrive shot there off Fire Wing. Been Discog reselling and making about $150 a day.
For what?
In Discog resale.
Oh, really?
Of all the stuff he's been buying at.
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
Dude, rock on, man. It's one way to make some money.
Yeah. Oh, just CDs. Nice.
All right. Got the Area 51 multi-ball off. Something out of nothing on that one. And the air ball just went crazy. Oh. Oh, nice. Lots of cross contamination. Oh, good. Another ball save. Okay.
Max is saying the country sells well, which is annoying, but they haven't. Most of them haven't figured out streaming.
Oh.
Yeah. It's probably got a lot to do with the prevalence of streaming. I mean, country music is definitely very popular. Definitely more popular in probably rural areas of this country. And I know internet service isn't as good in a lot of rural areas, so that may have something to do with it. More than anything.
Oh. Well, yeah, I have an extra ball at least. Yeah.
Ed and I are not big country fans, so. You can play a country song, and I'm not going to be able to tell you the artist. So
I guess it depends.
Bad at country music trivia.
It might also depend on where you're selling it at too, but if you're finding that that's the main demographic online in particular,
For CDs in particular.
yeah, that is interesting. They may just even want, the CDs.
Oh, you're just
themselves.
picking on people who buy Confederate flag cover music on the cover music. Yeah.
Money is money.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, here's the Overlord. Speaking of that.
Speaking of politics, now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. Wow, that was not the bounce I wanted. Okay, good. Hey, look, Bot Frenzy.
I wish they would have added more 8-bit versions of the music instead of this one. They talked about it, but then that never happened.
Oh. Huh.
I think
I
Jack
kind of forgot about that, too.
Yeah, Jack got busy with, his X-Men, and they've never gotten back to this game.
Oh, well. Hey, guys. All right, here we go.
You got to be a giant inflatable gorilla at a number of Kong release parties. Nice.
Woo-hoo. That was close. Oh, I got an extra ball. Sweet. I needed it. Don't you just love it when you get an extra ball and then you just lost the ball you just played right then and there? But yeah, definitely want to use those gloves, Max.
Mm-hmm. Southwest Missouri. Out near the Springfield area, huh?
Not just a giant gorilla, mind you, a giant inflatable gorilla. That sounds like fun because it sounds like you would be hopefully cooler in there, right? I don't know. I'm not sure how that works.
In what?
Well, I would imagine that you'd be a little bit cooler in an inflatable gorilla because wouldn't you be, having a fan on you at all times or
I would bet not.
keep it inflated?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. You can tell me, Max. What is your experience as a giant inflatable gorilla?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the southern half of Missouri. I went to school in Rolla, so did my time near Fort Lost in the Woods. If it's not inflated, it's a furnace. Well, yeah, I would expect since it's vinyl underneath all that.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to ask.
Yeah, hopefully you don't lose the fan.
Yeah.
There it is.
I don't, as far as like modern pinball machines, anything, I don't believe there's been any really country ones.
Good thing
You
I
can
just got
kind
that.
of say Roadshow is, because there was a country singer, the lady that's in that one that voiced the stuff was a country singer, and so it's kinda, but not as far as like country music band themes. No, if there was, it may have been back in the EM days, and those don't play the music. Dolly Parton, yeah, I guess, but it's still, it's EM, so it's not actually playing her music. Yeah.
Oh. There, got it. Woo, one danger.
Ooh, that sounds delicious there, Diva.
Oh, nuts. Oh, well. I seem to love that shot versus the other one in Muscle Memory Land. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, Max, that's Frontier, if I remember right.
Of the ball.
go.
There you go.
All right, what do we got? Third best of you.
Gone fishing.
Yeah, that's true.
Fishtails.
Fishtails.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Big Buck Hunter Pro would definitely appeals to a demographic.
Yeah, that's another one for sure. Maybe the construction worker one.
Yeah, Roadshow.
Roadshow.
Although a lot of people are creeped out by the heads. So.
There we go. I couldn't see it in time.
Oh yeah, Harley Davidson. Yeah, there's been at least 2.
Ah, not quite. Nuts. Oh, oh well. It's just Combotron anyway. Well, that was cool. That was close.
For the remainder of the ball.
The remainder of the ball.
All right, come on, Puff. There it goes. It's like it didn't want to go in there.
No.
All right.
No, it did not.
White shots, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, white shots to.
White shots to go down the freaking side. Right. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right.
That was a longer warm up anyway, I guess. Ah.
Garth Brooks table.
Yeah, I
Right.
can actually. I can see enough people wanting that at this point too, because
Hank Williams, very old school country western.
or that.
It's like, guess which genre of country? Because they got both kinds.
That's
country
true.
and western.
Yeah, it begs the question though: for what generation that buys pinball machines is the most popular country artist? I almost want to say Garth Brooks, right? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not that familiar with most country artists, other than like some of the
yeah, country.
Garth Brooks, Clint Black, or
I was gonna say country is not my genre, and it never will be. It's just not my thing.
I am
The
so
largest
off
pile
on
in your
shots.
collection. Okay. Hit the belt buckle for rodeo multi-ball. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you
Limbo.
go. Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Oh, you can upgrade your belt buckle.
Mm-hmm.
You get another sort of like modding the van. You mod your belt buckle.
And then you mod it so much it becomes a wrestling belt.
Yeah.
You know.
You got a 6-inch Stetson. Now you have a 7-inch.
Toby Keith, Alabama, Reba. Okay, yeah.
Reba
Leonard
McIntyre.
Skinner. Yeah.
Skinner's
Did they do a
technically
lot of country?
southern rock, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, unless they did more or some country later on, I don't know.
Yeah.
I only know if they're rock stuff.
Go get that bottom order.
You're breaking flow. Feel like my shot accuracy drops when I take a few seconds to think about it. Yeah, that happens sometimes to me too. Honestly, it's it was that shot earlier when I was trying to get Robotron. I literally had to sit there and think, okay, how do I get up from here to there?
Combotron.
What did I say?
You said Robotron.
Oh, Combotron, whatever the hell it is. Robotron's a great game though.
Toby.
That was a good Freudian slip at least.
Doing.
Exactly, combo Nitro Robocop Con Cop, yeah. Multi-ball alert. Yeah, for all it's worth, I'm still enjoying this pin a bit because of its weird geometry, and it plays to my strengths a little more than Gary's, but it really will punish you if you're not hitting your shots quite right.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the most punishing one out of all of the pins that we have. Maybe D&D is a close second, if not a first, potentially. but I'm not as scared of D&D as I think once was when we started playing it. So I'm getting a little more confident with that game. This one's just more about just making sure my, consistency's there with my muscle memory.
There we go. We finally got a shot.
Was there a pin called Robotron? IPDB has no such game.
No, it's a video game.
That would have been one interesting game to somehow, make into a pinball machine. Because they did it with Joust, and they did it with Space Invaders, so...
Yeah, Robotron didn't really have much of, there was no depth to Robotron.
Not really.
Yeah.
It is kind of the classic, though, with the sounds and the simplicity of it all.
And the controls being weird, I think yeah. Because you got one joystick operates your direction, and the other one is directional fire, right?
Something like that. Hey, by the way, Max, thank you so much for 50 bits and highlighting your message here. This is kind of AD. Anyone want to trade their pin for my Godzilla Pro? I need a new table. Ooh. Or kind of an ad, I guess. What is the pin that you have that you really want? Or what is the one pin that if you could trade it and you really want it right now, what would it be? That you think you can get, not just obviously the first thing that comes to your mind, right? The Ball's save audio is the South of Rising. Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
I feel like the Hillbillies would be old action movies, so RoboCop and Terminator. How's it going, Kadonk? I mean, how stereotypical do we want to try to get to be? I guess that is the ultimate question, right?
Oh.
Because I really don't know the answer to that. I'm not an expert myself. But I think we hit all the major, pins earlier. You had the I'm trying to think. Well, we at least had the watermelon one. And,
Big juicy melons.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not starting that yet. I'm going to start my band mode.
I remember the Robotron arcade game. Yeah. I do too, Firewing. It was the sounds that really were kind of cool and haunting in the game. That could have stood out in my mind as a kid.
I'll do New Orleans.
Oh, you're okay. So Venom, X-Men, most new Stearns. Okay, cool. I mean, the Primus. Oh, you're seeing them on Friday, Max. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, we're seeing Dream Theater, I believe, in
September.
September, yeah. There's a Jack Daniels pinball. Really? I'm gonna see this. I'm gonna look this up right now. That would probably be the most hillbilly one, perhaps.
Yeah.
Jack Daniels Williams themed Gar pinball machine. Okay. So they rethemed Gorgar. Oh wow, it looks cool though. Damn. I love the art on that.
There we go. Got it.
Who made it? Williams, apparently. Unless it's a different one out there that I don't know about. Oh, you've seen a couple. One in Florida. Okay, huh. Kind of neat. Yeah, it's like Gorgar, drinks.
I got my multi-ball stacked on a mode here. Let's see if I can get through it. Oh.
The Pinball Mafia. Alan, how's it going?
What's up?
How you been? We're doing all right. We're having a decent 4th of July weekend, or had, because at this point we're almost done. Sad, I know. This year we're kind of crappy with the timing of the holiday because I don't work Fridays normally. And
Anyway,
so I guess it was a good 3-day weekend, though. I kind of wanted it on a Monday, but, can't have everything, I guess. We also added intervention multi-ball. There you go. Now you gotta make sure to enjoy responsibly, right?
All right, we'll do New York.
New York? The Overlord said his bots
I went to say during 2020.
Oh, that cheated me.
Sounds about right, yeah. And I don't remember how many Primuses they had created.
I don't know what they don't
was a
publish their
small-
numbers, so.
Yeah, it was a small amount. I mean,
Well,
I don't think they had a small amount determined, did
Well,
they?
they made 3 games based on that: Big Juicy Melons, Primus,
Oh.
and Pabst Can Crushers. That were
Okay.
based on the same playfield, but all of them were relatively small, low volume.
Oh. Wait, I thought Pabst was only one. Was it a different one?
Pabst Can Crusher was the same layout.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So maybe that is ultra rare. Then how the heck did Danger Ray get Primus then? I guess there's a little more than just one or two then.
The
right?
Primus got, they weren't, people
Oh.
heard about Primus, so
Oh,
it just happened to be, he probably picked it up. Probably was a good deal. I think he said he liked Primus, so he was,
okay.
so his distributor.
No, Firewing, apparently it's a real pin. There's just very few of them around.
Which pin?
The Jack Daniels one that I was talking about earlier with
Oh.
Williams. Glor, glor, good glor, glor, glor. Yeah, that one. Based off of the G word, you know. Oh, it's only in museums, huh? Huh.
Maybe it was a super low volume commission by Jack Daniels.
Yeah, maybe. Rainbow Dink says, there's a new place that opened near me and they have a Champion Pub and I'm still one of my favorite tables. Yeah, Champion Pub's great. I love the theming of it. It's fun to kind of, figure out who's the next bad guy or next, opponent that you got to knock out. And there's always some fun call outs with that as well. And a lot to do in the game, honestly. A lot of neat modes. Really pretty machine too. I'm happy that you get to, try it out some more. Have you gotten the LA drag queen trans fighter in Champion Pub? Yeah, there's art. Yeah, be forewarned. Yes, there are a little bit of the racial stereotypes or weird
Just
stereotypes in
yeah.
general. Maybe not. Well, I think there might be one, but anyway.
Yeah,
It's
Champion
the
Pub
90s.
is
What are you
not.
gonna
Yeah,
do?
Champion Pub is not a very PC
PC.
game.
I mean, it was, like I said, it was made in the 90s. We were still kind of working on that whole thing. Still. God, I remember when Dick Tracy came out on, as a movie back in 1990.
No, you better not time out on me.
And my local TV affiliate
Ah!
decided to run
Got it.
reruns. Oh, you got it. Well done.
Yeah.
Reruns of the classic Dick Tracy cartoon, and boy, talk about racial stereotypes.
Yeah.
And that was during the 90s. They were like, well, it's probably cheap and it's topical because there's a new movie out. Get a little of this, kids.
Only a few more hits for Sonic Radio.
Way to influence the new generation of wonderful thoughts, yes. Right, exactly, Max.
Well, that's what social media is for these days, right?
Well, it was like talking to the kids on the playground going, hey, did you see that racist show last night? Like, what the heck are they thinking over there? It's like wrestling before the WWE went into the personality types.
Where's more?
Oh, okay. Number one sale, Michael Jackson, number ones. That makes sense. Bad for good. The not just the very best, but the very best of Scorpions. That is kind of interesting.
Radio. That green guy is after you.
Speaking of new wave, where's all the new wave pins, music pins? We need some of those. Although we have to agree on what is the most
Yeah, the problem
famous
is you're going to
new
have a
wave.
lot of people won't agree on which is the one.
Yeah, because some may say it's Depeche Mode.
Some say Human League,
Some may say Human Nature, or not Human Nature. What the hell is that?
Human
guy?
League.
Human League.
Yeah.
Human Nature. Whatever the hell it is. They're a league of humans. They're the Human League. You love Depeche Mode, Max? Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty solid too. They have a lot of decent songs all throughout their career. Honestly.
personal Jesus.
Yeah, that's kind of the one that everyone thinks of, or at least
Yeah.
some of them on the Violator album, which is, of course, my personal favorite of theirs. You did back in 2005.
Oh, made it, but it's not going to go all the way around.
Oh, thanks for the command there. That is our current list of pins up on chat at the moment. We did get a King Kong not terribly long ago. We're still working on that. Gary actually got a new personal best of Dungeons and Dragons recently. That video will be out on YouTube. And look at that. We're at Austin or DC.
Well, I was actually working on LA? I skipped it, and I think I went to LA.
But why not do Austin or DC?
Somebody was pointing out that if you wait longer, they're worth more or something. Yeah, there's a strategy to doing that.
Oh. All right. Well, that makes me nervous.
Yeah, I think it was any of your initials.
No, I think you're right, though. I think you're absolutely right. But it's like you have to fight the urge to want to do it, I guess, at this point.
Well, I went up randomly.
Does your Godzilla look like this? Let's see. No, but we have played that version of it. I kind of like it, but then I prefer the one that we have.
Oh, is that the
black and white?
Yeah, the anniversary edition one.
Right. Oh, your buddy sold his TNA Kadonk? You still hold a grudge against him? Oh, no! Well, we're selling ours at some point soon. I hope you don't hold a grudge against us, too, because we had our fun with it for 5 years. For as long as we've been streaming Pinball, we've had TNA. Well, we'll come up with something to replace it. That's just as... I don't know, action-packed and crazy as TNA, but
There we
we'll have
go.
to find out what that is. Oh wait, it's King Kong.
Finished one.
Yeah.
Left ramp is worth 2x for the remainder of
How was that one different? The black and white Godzilla
It's
version
aesthetics.
is simply aesthetics only. There's nothing else to it. They don't add anything else.
Yeah, it's just a premium machine with a black and white with red accent. Arctic
Right.
art related thing. Oh,
It's supposed to make it kind of feel like a manga. If you only had room, I would trade your TNA. Yeah, we already have a Godzilla, unfortunately.
should be able to. I mean, if you really want, I bet you can easily sell the Godzilla.
Yeah, you could.
And then buy
and then just
whatever.
go and buy what you want with the money that you have.
Yeah, because
So-
trades are always kind of a pain in the butt. It's like, you sell it and you have the cash and then you buy it, but it isn't like a one-stop shop. But sometimes you might not get exactly what you want. Chicago.
They call themselves the
Here we go.
Refrigerated, and their line
He's
is
doing the strategy.
so terrifying with their machine-like movements.
Your streaming setup would look so cool with both Godzilla Pro and Premium. Yeah, we kind of look neat, right? We do a night where it's like side-by-side battles. That'd be kind of different, right?
Oh,
I mean, I like Godzilla as much as I do, but I definitely like the Pro a lot better than the Premium. And the simple reason is it's just
dang it. That kind of came off there funny.
a lot more
Clip
speedy.
top of that. Came off the misjudged angle.
It's the speed in which
The black and white Godzilla is actually same as the Premium. We have a Pro, so
yeah. Yeah, the Premium kind of slows the gameplay down in a sense because there's a couple of points where there's different gizmos and things like this that kind of happen. That sort of stop the ball, hold it, do its thing, and then it moves on.
yeah. We played both. We didn't get Godzilla till like a year after it started production. And we had played both, and we just decided we liked the way the Pro played better.
Red Lancer says Austin shots are worth more for van modes completed in one try. Oh, okay. That's the ticket apparently. So we'll see how we do on this particular mode, and we'll check back in. Oh, yours is a pro. Yeah, there goes my strat. Well, it was a good shot, right? Wait a second. How long have you had the Godzilla Max? Because you might want to hold on to the pin and just get better at it. But I know you want that's easier said than done too. Sometimes you just got to move on, which I get. So yeah, awesome shots are worth more for van shots completed. Okay. So yeah, so you have to remember hitting the van shots. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Good save there. Okay, so you can't keep up with us. All right, that's good. Huh. Yeah, I guess it's then time to move on if that's what you gotta do. And sometimes when you think you've connected with a game, then next thing you know you don't.
Or
you're just
get
tired
bored
of
the game. Yeah, that's one thing about games.
Honestly,
after a while, you just feel like I just need a new one.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. You want to keep Pinball fresh in some way or another, right? 2.1 billion, very cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That thumbs up. Yeah, it's not an easy feat to get 1 billion, let alone 2 billion. Does my Godzilla look like this? All right, another one. Let's see.
Oops.
Yeah, that's except it doesn't have the Godzilla mech. We had to put a bunch of mods in our Pro to kind of emulate the look and feel of the premium version.
Oh, so I finished the mode,
So no.
but now I got Combotron. So you better be not counting that down. You better not be doing that. While it's going through, I can't skip through this.
That is kind of annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, better not be starting that timer for that mode.
It's like you don't really need this presentation. That's all you need is what is on the screen right then and
Come
there.
on.
Which, do you think you'd be able to, like skip through it? I guess I didn't program it in there.
There we go, got it, finished. Woohoo!
Ooh, all right.
I was trying to focus on it. I'm like, well, I got a ball save. I'm just gonna like not worry about things draining in.
Yeah.
Get that city
then-
finished.
It allow you to be a little more relaxed as you're trying to get the shot. It looks like. I'm weird and I prefer the Godzilla Pro says Kadonk.
Yeah.
I don't think that's weird at all.
No, I think it's.
I think it's
I
smart.
think a lot of people. There's a lot of people in that same camp.
Yeah.
It's.
That's kind of what we've heard too, like at least amongst the folks that we've talked to, whether they're streamers or not. It seems the general, to us, the folks we talk to, the general consensus is Pro is just preferred.
No.
Oh, Overdrive, the Godzilla Limited Edition.
That's just
Probably.
mostly. That's just changes in the
it's just-
back glass and art and foil and stuff like that. Because limited play is the same as a premium. That's the way Stern does it always. Yeah, bot frenzy.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of difference in
No!
premium versus. Ooh, well, you have ball save too. Nice
Oh.
nudge. I treat my pins like relationships. Once I get to know them, then I run away because the pen will never fully know me. Well, you know. I think with the atmosphere that's out there nowadays, I don't blame you one bit. Whether it's an inanimate object or not, the world's going nuts.
No!
Well, you have another ball at least.
It went. Yeah.
You're weird and you like Led Zeppelin. That's not weird.
No.
Led Zeppelin's awesome. I think it's weird that people confine themselves to only wanting to listen to certain decades.
I mean, yeah.
of
I mean,
rock.
Led Zeppelin is great, but it is a bit overplayed on the radio. So if you listen to broadcast radio, you're going to hear it all the time. But I haven't listened to broadcast radio in probably 15 years.
Same.
So.
Well, other than going to the grocery store and back, or the
Well.
gas station and back, that's about the only time I listen to the radio. Oh, the pinball Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That one's a very polarizing pin, but I also understand the appeal of it because I know what it was trying to accomplish, and it just didn't
Stop.
check all the boxes off for me
Jeez,
when I played
stop.
it. There we go. But yeah,
Roswell.
totally doing it. Totally waiting till the last minute to do the mini wizard mode stuff.
Go for the orange.
Chicago had an 80s station, an all 80s station. Yeah. So did San Francisco Bay Area. That's how I got into like new wave and stuff. Even though it was like the late 80s, early 90s at that point, I was headlong into K101. And they were great. They played all sorts of decades, honestly. Led Zeppelin's not my favorite because of how they handle their relationships. Bit creepy. Wait, whose relationships? And do I want to ask this? Zeppelin's a fun game. There were many worse turns. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Red Lancer. Like, there's a number of those pins that came out in the early 2000s, mid 2000s from Stern, and they're just not that great. I mean, they were keeping pinball alive.
Yeah.
100% they were, and probably we may not be here having this conversation if they weren't around. But they're still going back to it. Difficult to do, and difficult to like. Led Zeppelin was notorious for wild, often sexually exploitative groupie encounters. Well, what the rock and roll group?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh,
You die.
I have no idea how you only got one warning for that one.
Well, that's called the debounce delay that's built into the game. So
Got you. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, it went away. Or did it? Maybe not. I saw something flashing earlier, but now it went away.
no. All right, where do I gotta go? Oh, I gotta restart my.
Oh, we got to restart. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It finally gives you the to be continued message. Long.
There we go.
I don't know why I did that.
Back to Roswell.
Yeah, it was a good dig, Max. Can you talk more about the delay when you drain in 2 hours? Yeah. Well, it looked like there was a delay from the time that it happened to the time that it truly actually was too late to hit it again on that message on the video asset. So it's kind of like, was there a grace period longer than I didn't know about? It's
That Overlord.
kind of weird. You got it. Woo! All I got to do is restart mode, get the shots in there, and then we'll go through this, I guess, too.
Yeah, I got the Overlord mode right now.
Yeah.
But maybe if I can get without hitting.
Oh my god, I hate auto plunge. Don't let it auto plunge. It's incredible that not only does it do that auto plunge crap on Rush, but also this game.
No!
You were there, dude. You were there.
I had all 6 cities done, and I was ready to do the minis.
Yeah.
Fuck
Combotron
no.
Collect Champion.
You got it wrong.
I got 24 million on Combotron.
Still,
so
that was a good game.
ugh.
Nuts.
Ugh. So 881 million.
So close was right.
So
Rainbow
close.
Dink.
Dang it.
Oh.
Dang it.
Oh well. You just really like Led Zeppelin's flow and code. Same with Mandalorian. Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was another game we really
Ray Day went and did a lot of the coding on that, and he's always like, it's such an underrated game because he's proud of the coding on that game. So, all right, I'm gonna take a small break. I'll be right back.
All right, I will.
Come on, Ed. You got to beat my score.
I know. Now the pressure is on.
Now we can really stick it to the Overlord.
Now I can really stick it to the Overlord. Now that the microphone's off. All right. A little bit of a rattle. Let's go to LA. I said LA. Thank you.
If rock and roll means as much to you as it means to me.
Especially if you're in the glam rock, it really was the place to be during that time in the 80s. Well, at least that happened. That was some skill right there. Ooh. Ah. Oh my flubbin' flubbers. Well, at least I got a jackpot at the end of it all.
Get to the Overlord now.
Ah. Oh, the mode's about to end. There we go. Got it in there.
Left ramp is worth 2x for the remainder of the ball.
Let's just start a petition for a Fifth Element pin. Yeah. Oh my God. Gary and I would buy that pin in a heartbeat. I can't agree with you any more than that. Like, yes, all of the yes. Now, granted, if it was made by, I don't know, what would be a company that I can poo-poo on? There's definitely one company that would prefer to have that pinball being made over another company. But, you know, I can't say who it is because I don't want to be that guy that says that and then later find out, oh my God, it's the amazing pin that came back from the brink of ending the company. It's now our comeback story. Yay! I'd rather focus on the good and the positive. Oh, there we go. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Double damn it.
Happy Sunday, everybody. All right.
Oh, woo. I see it that one though.
There's actually a rumor out there about the Fifth Element pin that Barrels of Fun has the licensing for.
Oh
that.
yeah, I completely forgot about that. You're absolutely right.
I hope they do that. That was rumored to be their second pin, but then they came out with Dune instead, probably because of the relevance of Dune in a movie out. And probably it might be a little, the licensing may be a little bit more difficult on Fifth Element due to Chris Tucker and other things.
Ah. Oh well.
But man, they need, if they do it, they need to have Chris Tucker do Ruby Rod
Yes.
and do all the call outs.
I don't care how much it costs to do it, you know. Otherwise, we're doing a disservice to everybody.
When you drain, it goes, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Destination.
All right. Destination unknown.
Gadonk, we have yet to play Dune on the, whoops.
Bog 679. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that follow. Yeah, we've yet to play the Dune with the new code. We were thinking about going down there this weekend to ULEC to go film it and play it, but we just didn't. We're doing too many other things, and we're like, no, I don't feel like doing it. So maybe next weekend. Well, also the
Oh, there you go.
Dirty Pool Pinball is also involved with Barrels of Fun doing audio, and he's been on stream working on new audio and code. So we're kind of hoping to wait a little bit till the next version of the code comes out.
One more time.
Oh, that delay. Yeah.
All right, mother.
Oh yeah, the delay. So it's a programming term called debounce. So basically, on certain types of switches, they will put in a delay in reading that switch for a certain amount of time. So on a tilt pendulum, it'll be going like this. Indy 500 was bad for this. It did not have any programmed in debounce, and you could literally, if you did it wrong, you could get all 3 tilt warnings in one shot. And a lot of games they put in the debounce to ignore the switch for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that way, if it's swinging around, it doesn't trip all your things. Because when it happens to you on an older game, you're like, that ripped me off, you know. And that's adjustable. And some game codes even have. Some games will even have a debounce setting that you can tweak. I can't think of any offhand. I don't believe any of the Sterns do, but yeah, that's debounce and it's mostly applicable to the tilt bob.
Oh.
None of the Godzilla pinball machines have Godzilla with motion. Even the old Sega one doesn't have motion on them.
Damn it.
So, yeah, there's only a couple that Marvin's I think in the process of getting shut down and moving. Some of them buy Jersey Jacks, but not that many. Most places still do Stearns or classic machines. Barrels of Fun. The only reason why this place gets them is because the guy who started Ulex store is a huge pinball enthusiast, and in his retirement he decided to, because he had a huge collection of games, and the mall near his local hometown offered him probably a pretty sweet deal for space. In fact, he's got games from American Pinball, JJP. Doesn't have very many JJPs because they kept breaking. He's got American Pinball. He's got a whole bunch of classic machines, all the way back into some of the solid state era. In fact, I think he's got a couple of EMs on location.
Here we go.
And he's got both Barrels of Fun machines. So he's got Labyrinth and that one. He's also got a Ninja Eclipse, so one of the Turner Pinball ones, the first one. He's got that.
Suck.
But he is about 45 minutes away from us, unfortunately. He's down in Monroe, Michigan, so it's not like it's just like we want to run out and play it.
Signal boosted. Signal boosted. Keeping signal found.
We've definitely played the Stranger Things. It's decent. Oh man, the launch code was terrible on that game. We went and played it debut weekend, and it was just abysmal. They did fix it a lot.
Now let's get that Overlord. You're tuned in.
We really wanted to love that machine, but it's an all right machine. It's an average machine. I liked what they were trying to do with the projector on the premiums and the LEs. Instead of having like the ramps and shots with artwork on it, they were all this grayish white reflective color, and they had a projector down inside the between the flippers that would actually change the what was going on. I think Jack Danger said he wasn't ever going to do that style again. Because I know,
What?
you know, the little right chute with the launch that goes over it.
Oh, well,
Because
at least I
that-
recovered. Or
That was
not.
definitely
Never
something that,
mind.
you know, Godzilla had the same kind of mechanic, but it doesn't seem to fail on Godzilla as much.
Okay. I believe you. I'm just not
Slight
hitting
differences
things.
in geometry work better on Godzilla.
Oh,
Top Bob!
thank you, Top
Thank you for that
Bob.
tier 3 sub.
Oh, man.
Appreciate it.
Damn it. Thank you for that sub. Oh my god.
Means a lot to
First
us
of all,
when you folks out there sub to us.
Yes.
It helps a little bit
Absolutely.
on the cost of the stream. Whoop, well,
I thought
didn't
it was
save it,
done.
but at least you had the other ball.
Yeah. Oh well.
The foos have got cords for days, bro.
Okay. Bro.
For left loop is worth 2x.
There, bro. I got Robotron.
Foobot.
Well, I'm calling him Robotron. Maybe everything is Robotron tonight, apparently.
Yeah,
I don't know
he's
what
got
it
Robotron
is.
on the brain.
I do. I was writing earlier, though, so. Apparently it woke up the Robotron in me. But to be fair, I have
Because you
called it
were
Robotron
writing?
before. Oh, another extra ball. Holy crap. Oh, damn it. It's hard to do.
Yeah, I do want to give X-Men. We haven't been playing a lot lately, just because we just didn't really fall in love with the code and stuff like that. But apparently, this new code is a pretty big overhaul on it. So I'm interested to play it now with this latest code, just like Dune as well. Wick seems appealing to try to play it on the new code because apparently it makes Wick playable.
Yeah,
So
that's what I want to do is play that for sure.
I guess we need to play those 3 games on the new code.
There. Okay. I know that was like a thing I knew to hit.
Yeah, we'll see what game Danger or what theme he has on his next one. So the great thing about Wick is now that a bunch of people bought it and hated it to begin with,
Shit.
you could probably pick up a Wick Pro relatively inexpensively now. There you go, you got it. Woo!
Barely. Damn it.
Yeah, some games it's good to wait for a little while because when first buyers get it and then they decide they don't really like it, then you can get a pretty sweet deal on a lightly used game. We wanted to love Wick because we love the movies, but when we played the game when it launched, we're like, oh, this is just so annoyingly difficult. Oh wow, your buddy bought an Event AIQ Pro, 1,000 plays for $44.50. That's a pretty sweet deal. I would even do that.
There we go. I just had to like not think about it too hard. Seattle.
Hey, Seattle, the foos are back in town, and they're putting on a serious.
He's
call
going
to
Rambo.
all
That's
Foos-
right.
The foos are
Join
back
the
in
rock
town.
resistance. Time to let that.
All right. Enough chit chat. Chitty chit chat. Chitty
Chit chat.
chat.
Chitty chit chat. Thank you, Jack Black.
That's right. Oh crap.
UFO buddy, ready to go.
Why are you so annoying?
Come
Yeah.
on, come on. Finish this mystery we call rock.
5 tables we'd be willing to do probably some sort of trade on TNA. Would be Ghostbusters is definitely one of them. I would be tempted to do a Simpsons pinball party. Kind of like that one. Let's see what other ones. I mean, there's definitely going to be different classifications. There are games I want, but there's games I don't want to spend that kind of money. 'Cause
Right.
I wouldn't mind a Medieval Madness. I wouldn't mind a Circus Voltaire. I wouldn't mind a Tales of the Arabian Nights. But boy, those ones take a lot of money, even with TNA trade. Might consider a Tron. Depending on the condition of it, we wouldn't mind getting a Stern Star Trek Pro again. We do kind of miss that game, even though I know it's not that difficult game. It's just a fun, casual game.
Come on, come on. I need some ride or die listeners. Time to batten down the Space Needle against the
Yeah. You know, maybe we'd try a Jurassic Park for TNA.
Okay, that was fun.
Because over time, you know, we've grown to like the game a little bit more than we did initially. So, but it might be good for something with a different play style. Yeah. Although there is a heavy rumor that Pedretti Gaming will be their next remake will be Tales of the Arabian Nights. That's a rumor out there.
Uh-oh, okay.
And if it is, we're gonna probably have to buy one. So,
Oh, that was ass. Oh well.
Ghostbusters, Tron, JP, Simpsons Pinball Party would be one we'd consider because we like Simpsons as well. See what other fifth one would be in that one. I mean, we like Deadpool, but we've been told by a lot of people you get bored of it quick.
Yeah, I'm sure you said every single one.
Yeah,
I'm
and like
thinking
the
of.
Star Trek Pro.
You said Ghostbusters too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Ghostbusters, Tron, Jurassic Park. Obviously those god tier ones. Walking Dead, probably not.
No.
We're not. Maybe
or
when
Evil Dead.
when they remake it and the game doesn't look so ugly, we don't like the way the game looks.
Or the theme, really,
theme
because we
isn't
never
that-
watched the show.
Yeah, the theme doesn't really grab us, and then we
Yeah.
think it's kind of with the walker and the ugly design on the sculpts. We're just not that.
Yeah, my
fantastic.
teacher traded a Star Trek Pro for like $1,000 and a fully load Elvira 2K in mods. Like, we're 10K. I sent a tip to the police for robbery. The Elvira had 100 plays.
Wow. Holy moly, yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things about Elvira, though, honestly. Oh, crud, that sucked. Oh.
Yeah. As far as like other machines that we like, maybe we would maybe consider a dialed in from Jersey Jack, just because we do kind of like that game.
Sure.
It wouldn't be like the top of the list, but if the right deal came along,
Oh, my God. Oh, good, thank God. That was
ready to go.
embarrassing.
yeah.
There we go. That's better. All right.
Kadunk says he likes Elvira for home play, but hate it for tournaments. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
we're not big into the tournament scene, so we really don't have much of an opinion on how well it plays in tournaments.
Right.
Pick a destination.
Where am I?
New York. New York.
Oh, I gotta finish this silly Seattle Bowl. Oh my God.
Join us. We have to stop the Overlord.
Okay, Overlord, huh? Okay. That was a close call.
Oh,
Ooh, baby. Self-preservation. I don't really want combo Tron, but I guess we'll handle with it.
How well do we play on locations versus your home collection? When we do get a chance to go out to it, we tend to just avoid the games we own because why play those on location. But not too bad. I mean, you only play a couple of games, so you never really get too into the groove. We like to play all the games there. So we don't go to location and just camp on a machine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I would say it's kind of half and half at times. It also depends on the condition of the pin itself. But I like the challenge of trying to adapt, especially if it's a game that I'm familiar with already. But not as long as it's not too bad.
As long as they don't have the tilt bob set to where you breathe on the game, it's giving you tilt warnings.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, we owned a funhouse for quite a while. We had picked up a game from early in our streaming career, and then we actually did the 2.0 conversion on it. But after a while, we just we played the game a lot, and we wanted to move it on, so we moved it on. I think that was about the time we got Rush. Actually, we got rid of the funhouse.
Wah.
Combotron multi-ball total 1
I
million.
don't really care about Combotron.
Yeah. I had a lot of good combos going when I got Combotron, so I actually got 24 million on that.
Holy crap,
that
nice.
mode, yeah. The last one I played.
I missed it. Oh, hey. Okay. No!
What is that thing?
Yeah, so Kadonk, that's what I like to do. When I go to a place, I like to play games that I don't normally play because
oh my God.
it's like you don't get a chance, especially like rare games. You don't see it very often. It's not, it doesn't want to settle down on you.
Seattle, to be continued.
That really pisses me off,
Yeah.
That's more on me than anything else. This buckling under pressure bullshit that I hate.
Yellow card,
I know. I didn't go like this though. I just slapped the glass. So I'm a warning.
He doesn't have a diamond ring, so.
Oh my god. Yep, I knew it.
Consider yourself lucky, human scum.
Screw you. I gotta do this stupid mode all over again.
Well, if it's a mode that you were ready for, all you got to do is hit.
Do I just have to hit it?
You have to hit one shot, and then it will relight the end. So you don't have to repeat the whole mode, thankfully.
I don't even know what to hit. The blue ones?
The blue ones, yeah,
Okay.
light blue.
I thought I hit it earlier.
Might have been one of the. Sometimes there'll be a different shade of blue, but it's for something else.
Dude, it's staying away from what I'm trying to do, and I hate life. I hate it. I hate it all. It was just always going to the right, always going to the right, always going to the right. I'm like, oh right, dead flip. Okay.
I kind of keep telling you, you need to learn those dead flip skills, because, the family likes it when you dead flip. Because, we like dead
Rearing
guys.
its ugly
like
head when I don't want it in. All right, I'll take my break. And the walk of shame.
All right.
Glad you're gonna stick around.
Gonna stick around. Oh, Max, we'll get that in a minute. So, yeah, Ed just literally went to take a break, so he'll get that when he gets back. Theater Magic asked him if the trunk was on. He said, "Wait, it's supposed to move." Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a very common problem with those machines. We owned one of them for a while. I actually ended up putting the later code in it. A guy named Soren re-engineered the code to fix some of the trunk issues. There's also upgraded trunk boards you can put in there. And then there's the unbreakable trunk that you can get out of a place in Europe, which is a different material, so the plastic sculpt doesn't get all cracked up. We put that on ours. It was nice because then we never had the trunk facade breaking again. Your dead flip queen. Yeah, I did dead flip a lot. I mean, that's Ed and I have a essentially two different styles of play. He kind of likes to keep the ball moving around and flowing, and I kind of like to stop it and try to do specific things with it. But it's definitely a different strategy-based game, which is why I do probably better at D&D and Alien, is because they're more. Oh, jeez, hate it when it won't stop like that. All right, I'm gonna. Unfortunately, I'm gonna take my one night mulligan.
Hell yeah! Rhodey says it's time to hit the highway.
It's time to hit the highway.
Use the flipper buttons to pick the song.
Dude,
That was awesome.
come on. There we go. Whoa, hello. And shats it. I like the shats targets on this game. Yeah, these are the shats targets, so you can shats it up, and these actually got some bonus stuff attached to that. So I do like that feature. Oh, again, of course, when I talk, I don't play worth a damn. We played Big Lebowski a few times, kind of mostly at Chicago Expo. Yeah, there's a lot of people who love the game. Haven't got to spend much time on it to really get to know everything there is about that game. Speaking of Big Lebowski, that's Dutch Pinball, and they've got their Alice. They've been trying to get out there, which is out of their exclusive division, but the regular one is still rumored to have Back to the Future coming. All right, I got to get back. Oh my God! I talk about the worst cold starts ever. Jeez, Pinkley. Fuck. All right. All right, there we go. Hit a shot, miss a shot. All right, we're gonna go up through there, and then I missed. All right, let's see.
There it goes.
Whoops. No. Don't swing me to death. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Let's try
Let's
to
test that.
All
All
right.
right.
Oh my God! Hit the shots.
Big Lebowski. Yeah, we played that a few times when we were out in Minneapolis about 7-8 years ago or so.
Yeah, the place we went to, had it very early, and man, the code was originally pretty borked.
Yeah, I mean, if you love the movie, you're gonna love the pin, I think, personally. But it's a little tricky at first, and like Gary said, the code. I'm not sure where they're at with the code.
Oh, it's fully finished. They've
Oh, it
stopped
is,
production
okay.
on that game now too. So
Yeah, 7 years later. That's the weird part. But
yeah,
at least it's done, I guess. Better late than never.
Orange, motherfucker, orange!
Can only fathom what the challenges are as a pinball manufacturer or anybody in this industry nowadays. Oof. Ugh. I need more exercise.
you can do something about that.
I can, and I will.
Yeah, keep telling me so.
And I'm not just saying it. I made it.
Oh.
Oh yeah? This arcade has great pins. Okay. Arctic Thunder. Oh, I gotta scroll through. Okay. All right, I'm sold. I want to go play there. Just looking through the video games is enough to make me happy. I don't need pinball. No,
Yeah,
me
you
too.
do.
I know, just playing.
That green arrow is chasing your ass.
Oh, there it goes. It finally ended. All right, here we go. Avatar. All right, cool. I want to play Avatar more. That is definitely another pin, and I really can't wait to get back on again.
He is the Overlord.
Ghostbusters Pro Pinball, 70th edition. Wow, they got that one, huh? John Wick, Jurassic Park. And this place has got you covered.
Oh!
All right. Where is this at again? Norwood Pinball.
No!
Or Hometown Arcade, rather. Okay.
What city?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Oh.
Norwood, Massachusetts.
Ah.
Well, that's an excuse enough for me to want to go because I yet to go to the East Coast for the most part. I have not been. I think the furthest east I've been to was
Pastimes Arcade.
What? Pastimes Arcade. Yeah.
Gerard, Ohio is as far as
Ohio.
east you have been.
Gozaimasu. Yes. You're the Dead Flip Queen. I need to be the Dead Flip King. I that's my next step in this world of pinball, and I'm very stubborn, and I need to stop because I need to build a good habit in this game to evolve as a player. It's a scary thing. It's literally the last tool in the toolbox that I've really not paid much attention to, and now it's come to bite me in the butt. But you know, I gotta at least not be afraid of it. Period.
My last tool in my toolbox is not hitting the shot too early for that.
Well, there's that,
Yeah.
and being consistent. That's not exactly a tool though. It's more about just literally putting the time in the game.
Yeah.
Orange shots are worth more.
Well, it's like when I'm on, I'm on, but when I'm off, I'm off.
Yeah, I know. I've run into that before.
Like here,
Like
like
2 or 3 weeks
three
ago.
shots to hit that
Right.
stupid. Oh!
And it does that.
Then it does this game.
And I'm always waiting for that outside lane blast from the sling in this game, and it gives you a long enough amount of time to, if you nudge it at just the right amount of time and just the right amount of strength, you can avoid getting that to drink. That is the wonderful thing about nudging. I used to be scared of nudging, but and then I played pinball and just went for it.
Back third time on Roswell.
Yeah, you burst my bubble, but that's okay because I do want to go and visit the East Coast at some point. I would rather do it as a road trip at this point also, considering all the stuff going on in TSA as of late. They've done some changes and things like this to the rules, and it's kind of thrown everyone off their game now at this point.
Oh, wait till they get access to voting records.
Yay.
Oh, you didn't vote for somebody. You're going to be deported.
Oh yeah, no idea there was a Toy Story 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right. I liked it. It definitely checks the boxes if you're trying to get, someone that you know into pinball, whether you're a kid or not. I feel like it's definitely fun enough and easy enough for that. It was kind of an interesting choice, though. It was like Toy Story 1. What happened to Toy Story 1, 2, and 3?
I would have just preferred generic Toy Story. You just have,
Yeah. But apparently when Jersey Jack went to Disney, Disney's like, no, it's this or nothing.
You will do it on this. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, oh, by the way, there is Toy Story 5 coming out. It's like, enough of the remakes, enough of the sequels, enough. Please make it stop. Like, I get it. It's cute seeing Lilo in real life, or Stitch in real life, I guess, whatever the name of the blue guy is. But it's literally a shot-for-shot remake of the cartoon, and it seems silly, right?
Yeah. Oh, The Lion King was the same way.
Right, Lion King's the same way. Except the characters are not as expressive. They just look weird.
Yeah.
Oh, Ayo Enslaved, you don't like it? I don't think it was boring. I don't know. I guess I was more amused by the theme than maybe some others, because, I don't know, Toy Story is fun.
Yeah, the game isn't that great either. There was I can't think of which big streamer guy bought Toy Story 4 when it first came out. And within a week, he had beaten the game so bad he sold it.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was.
It's
It might have
definitely
been
not a
Dead Flip.
hardcore player's game.
No, it wasn't Dead Flip because that would have been
No.
scary.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's what I get for talking.
Let me do the talking. Simpsons Pinball Party. Oh, we
Yes,
could
we-
have played. No, what?
Yeah, we played that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could have played it at Jul 6th, but we ran out of time this
Oh.
weekend. Holy crap! What the frick was that? What the frack?
Wow.
Or as one of my friends would say, what the fluck?
What?
FLUCK as opposed to the other one. As if that's any better, but you know, it's fun to say. Actually, if Top Bob is listening, you know who I'm talking about, right? Who it was that said fluck? All right, I'm still convincing my new pinball friends to learn to jiggle the table a little bit. They're like, it's so normal to shake the machine. Oh, so it's normal to shake the machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like they give you the tilt warnings, and I always like to recommend people. It's like use them. They give them to you for a reason because sometimes you got to do it to save the ball in order to get further in the game.
Yeah, because I grew up playing pinball in my youth, I was always scared to do it because it was like it's going to make that sound and everyone's going to look at me and stare. And then when we bought pins, it was like, holy crap, I can do these things now and not really, think or worry about it too much.
No.
Ooh, nice save. Hey, Pat, how's it going? So I was definitely in that stage for a little while until, God, probably at least second or third year in. That's when I really felt like I got pretty good at nudging.
Divided we don't rock.
In pinball's infancy, is it jiggling the table all you did? Yes. You didn't have a flipper set up for quite some time. It wasn't until like the 40s when we got flippers. And then, it was honestly a lot more chance than luck with it too. Bagatelle in general. Or pachinko in a lot of cases, really, because more or less, pinball evolved from Bagatelle and kind of never evolved after that. Pinball was an offshoot of it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But we added like things to it. I remember someone saying fluck. I can't remember though. Oh, there was a movie that said that. I wonder if that's where my friend found it. Huh. All right, I'll have to look that up.
Right.
I didn't know that was a
Finish
movie.
that one.
Now my mind's been blown. Hey there, Manser. You grew up with pinball machines that my dad had, and it was always don't shake the machine.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want you breaking it because then he had to fix it.
Yeah. Right. The rubbing is racing, while shaking is pinballing, just like racing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, there's a lot of similarities. The only difference is you won't die if you break a pinball machine, unless you let it fall on top of you. That might be the only way. I had a friend that was convinced that they almost killed themselves by letting a arcade cabinet almost fall into them.
Couldn't get it to stop, and it was like...
It was like the backspin.
Oh!
Too much wax on the playfield. That's what it was.
I didn't clean this.
Then I don't have anything else to say.
Hey, New York.
Hey, New York.
Set his clock.
Push it to the limits in everything you do. Yeah.
Time to show
Yeah, that's what we're good at. Consequences? What's that? I don't need to worry about that. This is cool. Let's see what else we can do with this body. Like the Bender episode about being a human. From
Oh, yeah.
Futurama.
What if? Yeah.
Another pin we need. Number 1, we need Fifth Element. Number 2, Futurama. And number 3, Beastie Boys, I think is what we decided.
Yeah.
30 years later, I'm the one routing my dad's Jungle Lord. Oh, funny how that works out. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool that you had that experience, Manser, and that you literally had a machine, at your house this whole time and everything. Granted, you couldn't go hog wild with it until you're old enough, I suppose. But you know,
Continued.
I guess that's what limits are for.
No!
Yeah, there was only like a couple of kids that I knew growing up that had a full-on arcade cabinet in their house. And I don't think either one of them were like the rich kid in the block or anything like that. I think it was literally, like, one was literally my cousin's friend that had, like, I think it was Frogger or something, or Centipede or something like that in their living room, right next to the TV as an arcade cabinet. And then one had...
What do you mean this only plays one game?
Yeah. What do you mean I gotta use my hands? That's baby stuff.
Yeah.
And then the other one that I had seen is someone had asteroids in the garage. And it worked, too. I was like, holy crap. But then... That was, what, 1989, 90s? Something like that when I saw that. And that game was 1978 or 1977, one of those two.
Right ramp is worth 2x for the remainder of the ball.
I'm mad there's not a feature round with... I know! There has to be one. Please make it happen, Stern. Or somebody out there who's listening has the resources. I was at an arcade once and played a table that may have shaken many times that the legs were getting loose. It may have been Medieval Madness. So no.
Yeah, Medieval Madness has got pretty well abused. They stayed on locations for a long time.
I have seen many Medieval Madness in various states of disrepair or repair. Yeah.
Yeah.
And going back to what Astro said earlier, or asked earlier, it's like, I don't mind a pinball machine playing differently as long as it's just not just so sloppy to the point
Just
of,
so destroyed.
yeah, that you're just like fighting to just stay alive.
It doesn't even function.
Oh,
I knew. I tried to know it, and it was like, no. Attack from Mars got beat down into the ground quite a bit.
We got pins. My dad stacked knickknacks on the back box, so I couldn't really nudge. Oh, yeah. I have a bad habit of putting things on back boxes and then having them fall. In fact, one stream,
Yeah.
I had that fox. What does the fox say? And it was like, I decided it would be a really good idea to put it on top of the back box.
And I was like,
You know.
please don't do that again.
Yeah, and I think it fell while you were playing, right? And you were
I
like,
think
what the hell?
Yeah.
Tell us what you're seeing.
Why was that up there? I thought it'd be neat.
Well, I wasn't exactly thinking that. It was more like not thinking.
Fell right down the
That's all.
freaking middle. Hit that shot, and it went, I'm going to put it down.
Those two were easy for punishment. Yeah, definitely. Especially the way that the game played, too.
The Overlord.
Like, even Taxi can be a kind of a pain in the neck to play if it's in really bad nick. Because whenever you get a ball that just doesn't want to go up somewhere, like a ramp or some incline, and it's an important shot, then you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, if a game like the flippers are so weak that they won't get critical shots, it's like, yeah, this game is not fun to play.
Right.
Oh no!
Not my undercarriage. Sure, why not stack your granny's antique china on top of the pinball machine? Yeah, you know, it seems like a good spot. You know, now that we bought this pinball machine, where are we going to put all this china, right? And it's a good way to declutter. You know, you just break your china and just get rid of it that way. You need to declutter anyway.
Wow. After that first game, I just can't get back into the rhythm on this one.
Yeah. You know, like, who needs a kitchen table? You can eat your meals on the pinball machine.
Oh,
The trolls and madness humble me as a little girl. Oh, which ultimately made me overcome and get better.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those little guys were always kind of a mean little, you know, curveball to throw at anyone. But then you got over it, and then you got better, and then it was great. That was the cool part. Just like the fact that my diner in Monroe now has a tilt bomb. I never knew it was missing.
oh,
You know people. Well, I guess because at this point you wouldn't know, right? Because you don't normally want to tilt the machine out. So there you go. That's what it was, right? You're so good you didn't even know because you never tilt out, you know.
All right.
I mean,
Oh!
in all honesty, that makes the most sense right there. So,
Ah.
oh, this is what was happening to me earlier in the game. There we go. Except I didn't do it. He did this time. That was the difference. The extra ball's lit. Woot. Was an attack from Mars one of the first spins to have an insane life? Yes. Yeah, I think that's the one that most people think about when you want to talk about point inflation. Like, you know, there's like a hyperinflation in the world economy, and you know, if you get like a
Pin score inflation,
right, you get a country that suddenly their dollar is actually worth like 1 cent or something ridiculous, and it costs more to like buy the wood to burn it than it is to burn the money in order to keep the house, that kind of thing.
Where to next?
Yeah, that was a long answer of yes. And then there was a few others in that era too that Williams had that was the same way.
Ooh.
Oh, that was not a good total of the bot frenzy.
No.
But you got the extra ball. That's all that really matters.
Ah!
Whoa. Oh, Bride of Pinbot, yeah. Yeah, Bride of Pinbot, I wasn't as into that one as all the other ones, personally.
Yeah, I don't
But
like
yeah.
Bride of Pinball, and it ends up being just like one shot you just spam over and over again to get big points.
Yeah. And then there's...
Oh.
Oh.
Outlanes are hungry
Los
tonight.
Angeles, to be continued.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I can see.
Like you mean
I
it.
can
Once more,
smell.
like I mean it.
I can taste. No, I don't think they actually did
Oh my
that,
God.
But it's one of the things in the game that I also thought was weird. I'm building a robot. I can see. What were the 3 games in that series? Pinbot? Oh,
Pinbot, Bride of Pinbot, and Jackbot. And Jackbot was literally Pinbot's game layout, but with a DMD and a more advanced
Oh,
code.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it looked a lot nicer, too. I think that was the one I liked the most.
well, yeah, I mean, it had
This-
DMD, but the game layout was literally the same.
Same, yeah.
Same artwork, too. So, on the playfield.
It
Come on.
sold, so they were like, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackbot was the 3rd, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a good recovery shot there.
Whoa! They tried to chuck it down the middle.
Yeah, I know. It did that to me earlier.
Fewer hits for Sonic Radio.
Sonic Radio. Oh, wow. Somehow you got
Second
up that
Overlord.
way.
The second Overlord thing.
Yep.
And Combotron is ready.
Okay.
Oop.
Jackbot is pretty fun, and then I found out how you get the points, and it was now it's just a chore. Yeah, exactly. That's what Gary was talking about earlier. It's like you find that one shot, and then you just spam it, and then it becomes a chore more or less. But that's okay. Oh yeah. So one of the headlines I read earlier this week in the world of entertainment is AMC, the movie theater chain, now is going to prominently display a reminder that all showtimes come with 25 to 30 minutes of previews. So you might as well just show up about 30 minutes late at this point.
Chicago's been almost totally reformatted.
I guess anything you got to do to survive, but oofta, 25 to 30 minutes.
Foo Fighters are coming.
I only like Bride for one line when she says, "I can speak." Yeah, Pinball, and then Pinbot says, "Oh no, yeah."
Yeah, oh no, yeah.
Now what am I gonna do?
Oh,
And then Fist of the North Star apparently is gonna have a new movie, a brand new. Oh, it's it's an anime adaptation. So it's basically a reboot of the well-known anime that came out 2 years ago. Ooh, nice save there.
Hit radio targets for Sonic Radio.
Oh, I'm kind of excited about that, to be honest. I thought Fist of the North Star was one of the craziest anime I've ever seen when I watched it the first time. It blew my mind. Oh, that blew my mind too.
That's not cool. You're gonna tell.
Yeah,
That's
30
not
minutes.
cool, game.
AMC skip button.
Even though I did that to myself, but
Yeah.
trying to stop the ball and be like, "Toop, I'm gonna throw it out lane."
That's always the worst too, is when you misflip it and you just basically shot yourself in the foot. You want to go again, Gary? Or
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. I think I pretty much have my best game tonight, I think. But we'll see. I mean, depending on how much time we have left after this one. Here's some current event. Okay, what do you got, Pat? Ozzy played his last. Yeah, I heard about that. Who was that mentioned that? I think it was CNK that mentioned that last night. We actually did a vinyl stream last night, and we were listening to some glam rock and things like that, and someone had mentioned that. But I also know that there's a lot of different artists that were there to help, commemorate and cover, and all of that. So it was cool that they had so many people there to help out. What the hell just happened?
Came out of the thing and yeah.
And stuff happened that were bad.
The stuff that happens in this game.
Yeah. I got to go back and look and see if I can find like a stream of it or something. Hopefully. So I can see the performances. I'm sure someone's going to post it on YouTube or something. Which of these games had a color grid in the middle that you had to try to complete? Oh, that was the first one, Pinball.
And Jackpot.
Oh, yeah, and Jackpot. Excuse me.
Yeah, because they were getting playfield was insane. So, oh,
Yeah, Rainbow Dank. Yeah, Akira was also pretty crazy. It wasn't. Let me think. What's funny is I didn't get to watch Akira till a bit later. But I think it was like Fist of the North Star and then Battle Angel when that thing came out through 80 Vision. I'm not talking the James Cameron one. I'm talking about the anime.
I think that.
What?
I think
That one blew
Oh,
my
I guess
mind.
I still got one more ball, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've already blown.
I was
through,
like,
I've already blown through 2 balls. So.
I thought you wanted to like regroup and try to do it again. Why not just do a mulligan? You're on ball 3. If you want to do a mulligan, you can.
Yeah.
Even with Parkinson's, he can still sing. Damn. Well, then again, a lot of his. Well, actually, no, he sang pretty coherently. You can hear his Ozzy Osbourne.
It's weird because he does sing pretty coherently, but when he talks, it's like, what did he?
No, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's like when he sings, and that's been the way like the last 20 years. So,
yeah. He back when he had his show on MTV, and
the Real World or the
no, it was
Osbournes
literally
or
called
whatever.
the Osbournes, and that's when we were introduced to his habits, his way of speaking.
Until next time.
But as far as I know,
All
he's a gentle soul and he's a cool guy, from what I can tell. And he survived like everything he threw his body at, at least in terms of abuse and everything.
Yeah, he was not nice to his body.
No, he was not. Slayer came out of retirement for it, along with a lot of badasses. Oh wow, that is cool. I didn't realize there were some bands that came out of retirement just to perform. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that you saw that. Yes, Battle Angel. I'm glad that's on your list. If anyone else out there that has not checked out the anime, go check it out. I think, and then go watch James Cameron's version of it. I mean, I like that version, but it's not the same as the anime in my opinion. Oh, almost got that up there.
Come on, people, join us.
There you go. Yeah, trying to get in the middle. It's a little tricky at times. I knew Ozzy was in Black Sabbath, but I didn't know he was the lead singer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. There's a lot of singers I don't know the names of, or people for that matter.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm always
Ozzy was the original singer for Black Sabbath, and then the Ronnie James Dio took over when they kicked Ozzy out.
Yep. So Ozzy isn't paranoid anymore. Well, not on stage anymore. So maybe not. No. I don't know. Dio. Oh, Dio was also there? Wait, no,
Black
Dio's
Sabbath?
dead. The lead singer of Dio is dead, right?
Well,
or is he
Ronnie
still alive?
James Dio is dead.
Yeah, okay, I thought I had it right.
Yeah, but he was the second singer for Black Sabbath.
Oh.
Yeah. Dio started his career doing was in Rainbow, and then ended up getting horribly screwed financially by those guys.
Yeah.
And then he was in Black Sabbath and ended up getting pretty horribly financially screwed by them. And then he finally went solo, was where he finally, came into his own. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Dio was just a rainbow in the dark. Yeah, exactly, rainbow.
Go get that bot award.
Yeah.
Back to Seattle.
Follow the foos to fight the Overlord.
Agitatedly hitting the button. Yeah, there's an anime. That's actually where James Cameron got the whole thing from. I'll never forget this. When he bought the rights to Battle Angel, 80 Vision, the original company that brought the anime out to the States anyway, couldn't repress it anymore. So it was like, once you had that copy, that one version that came out on DVD, that was it.
Yeah.
And for a while, you were starting to see some stuff pop up on eBay for like $200, $300 for that anime, because it was out of print for so many years until finally, the rights got brought back, or bought back rather. It was a while too, man. He was holding on to those rights for a long time. He finally made that movie after like, I don't know.
This is the
10
one thing
years.
that frustrates me with this game is like it'll do cross stuff and then right in the outlane.
Those slings are mean and the angles are mean on this game.
Yeah.
It's designed to do crazy
the balls.
angles like that, yeah.
Yeah, the outlanes are very hungry, and we have them closed down as far as they'll go.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's like D&D is also the same way. They're extremely hungry outlanes.
Right.
All right, third time's a charm, maybe.
I got an extra ball though, at least.
Yeah.
So won that round. Hey, EYI. The battle against the Overlord. Well, we're getting some decent results, I think.
Out of the box, I had a really good game.
Yeah.
It wasn't your level game, but
Oddly enough, I felt, I guess because I don't know what it was. You know how it goes. Suddenly, sometimes things just fall apart and you drain like one ball and then all of a sudden you drain the other ball right after that. But, that's all right. It can be tricky to get back into the groove of this game in particular, but can't complain.
yeah, well, when you're just off on your timing, this game is punishing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, hope you're doing well out there. I heard you got another achievement, if I'm not mistaken. And folks out there, if you're not following it, enter your initials. You got to do yourself some favor and do that now. You just gotta. There's a lot of reasons. But first and foremost,
Those annoy me.
Seattle.
It's like, this little thing causes lots of problems.
yeah.
It comes out of here at the wrong speed, it clips the top of that and goes,
Yeah, it's been brutal tonight. I think Gary and I have been yelling at it all night.
well, like I said, I had a really good game out of the box, because it was like 900 million.
Yeah, but there's been some frustration things happening tonight from both of us, is what I'm saying. That's all. It's okay to be mad sometimes. Anywho, I don't like it when people get the rights to something and then sleep on it or bury it. Like, come on. Yeah, I know. In fact, another good example of that, Rainbow, is Warren Beatty. Warren Beatty, for some strange reason, is still holding on to the Dick Tracy rights to, like, make another movie or some such. And apparently what he has to do every now and again is, like, shoot a special just to keep the rights. And at this point, Warren Beatty, he's not going to do Dick Tracy again. He's like 80-plus years old, but he's still doing it. Like, why?
Still hanging on to it. Instead of, like, turning it over and letting somebody...
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want anybody to change it.
Maybe in his lifetime, at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I suppose that's
it is
the
very
rationale.
of an era.
Yeah, it really is.
So
That's a good point.
yeah,
Because that comic came out, what, like 20s, 30s or something like that?
yeah. And you know, whatever modern company got a hold of the modern rights is not going to make it like a 1920s
Yeah.
Dick Tracy show,
Yeah,
because that modern audiences don't want that.
right. Dingaroo Spirit, Bart, keyboard, Dingaroo percussion, rock and roll the 50s. Oh, the CD mystery bag. Oh, okay. Wow, that is quite the mystery right there. Holy moly, Max. Hey, Casual! Whoa. I thought that was Gonzo for a second there. How's it going, Casual?
Come on, man. Don't
Oh,
give up
man.
now.
All right. Am I allowed to go, or are you going to go?
If you want to go,
You can go if you really want to
no,
go.
I'm.
You're done.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I was just having such a cold run. It's
Okay.
like I'm just gonna keep like.
All right. I'm going to give it a shot. Oops, I just turned my phone off. Hang on.
Yeah, just sometimes you're like, it's just not gonna get better if I
Yeah, I know.
try to keep hammering at it.
I hear you.
So
I know what those nights are like. Do I know? Let's go! I can kind of see that Brandon Lee passed away now. There's someone who's posing as Eric Draven that looks like Jared Lee. Oh,
Jared Leto's Joker.
Who wants dibs on Van DJ?
yeah. I don't know if he's trying to be like Brandon Lee necessarily or anything like that. But yeah, there's always going to be a poser out there or someone that wants to hold on to it just so that they
Well,
can
they're
be the
remaking.
elite few.
Aren't they remaking The Crow? Which is what I think
Yes.
that's a reference to.
Oh, that's
yeah.
what the. Okay, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. God, I even forgot about that. Because who cares about the remake at this point?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like, how do you remake The Crow? Okay,
yeah.
I get it.
Hollywood wants to take zero risks. Zero. They'll never buy my novel for a nice graphic novel anime.
Yeah. Battle Angel, the anime. I want to say.
A24 if you're out there, buy movie rights to my book.
Yeah. Yeah. Firewing. Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
I was gonna say they're probably the only one likely to take a risk on something like that.
Right. Oh, shite. Hold on. I want to say it was like 1991. I'm going to redo that because that was a lot of bullshit right there.
Be continued.
Especially when I'm trying to talk. All right, here we go. And around we go.
Hey, EIY, I've got a question for you on your Foo Fighters. What angle do you have your playfield set at? Just out of curiosity. If you know.
Oh! I liked that one. Somehow I skilled that crap up there like that.
Hey, my New Orleans folks, here's what's up. Looks like
I gotta remember that trick I just did.
OG Fango rant. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Well, it's also kind of a difficult movie to watch anyway, The Crow, I mean. So it's sort of like, I don't want to put myself through that again. You know what I mean? I mean, it's the subject matter, it's the tone of the film, and it's, the death of a legend. Like, both legends, whether it's Brandon or Bruce, And there was some debate for a while of not even releasing the movie, and then they ultimately, they ultimately decided no, it's not what they wanted. So that's why they
ultimately decided they also wanted money.
Like what?
They also wanted to get their money back.
Oh yeah. Probably. I mean, that's probably the ultimate rule decision, unfortunately.
Fucking sweet ass combo.
Oh, come on. Nope, that wasn't gonna hack it.
Oh.
I'm gonna shut up, and then I'm just gonna play right now.
He's just gonna play.
Yeah. I just want to redo that again. It really makes me angry when this plunger doesn't want to do what I want to do. There it goes. All right.
Yeah. It's definitely not a full plunge to go around that cleanly.
Well, you can do it. You just have to. Hold on. You just have to do it like violently. There we go. Like that. You gotta manhandle this puppy. All right.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of that you were posting of the pin barn. Very casual. What's your deadline for having it done before winter?
Damn it. Oh, come on. You suck. It was like trying so hard to get over there, dude.
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh. There we go. Ah. Okay, good. Oh. Oh. Save that. Oh. Oh. There we go. Sort of.
Yeah.
Aw, damn it.
So, do you have temperature and humidity control in there? I don't know if it was attached to the garage or attached to part of the house or where it is. But I'm assuming it's got heat. But yeah, do you have AC in there? I know I'd want it in there.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that was the thing.
Or Random Bag Sting Symphony with Peter Rauhofer. Sting is the only one I know in that.
Barf.
So what are these, Max? Are these like things you're buying where it's just literally you're gonna buy a bag of CDs and you don't know what's in it?
Oh, like hold on, what?
Yeah. Yeah, like the Woot Crate thing, but for used CDs.
I was gonna say, like, they have like sales that like giant just pallets of like return items and stuff like that at Amazon that you can get like super cheap or whatever too.
He says local record store sells 3 combo for $1. You know, 3 CDs for $1, but you don't know what you're getting.
Oh, huh. Oh, really? 120 have a $5 gift card. Nice. Mini split install the current situation in the Midwest. Fun.
Yeah. You definitely want to keep the humidity down for the pins. So
yes. Any kind of water.
That'll destroy a pin quickly.
It doesn't matter if it's just a little bit. It is going to destroy the pin.
Yeah.
Because wood does not like water, and vice versa. Or something. Oh.
Yeah, I guess if you're buying these ones and then reselling them, you can just rip them before.
Oh, that was close.
Before you know it, you'll have terabytes of music.
We're all nuts and poo-poo. Oh well.
Yeah, our old place had mini split system because it was a log-based house, so it couldn't have conventional HVAC. And yeah, ours needed to be replaced really badly. But then the heat was also run by a boiler. So the mini split literally just did the air conditioning. But I had it quoted to replace it, and they wanted like 20 grand because they had to run all the piping through weird places. Yeah, no buying pinballs or a water park arcade. It depends on if it's subjected to the humidity. Now, buying them from the Santa Cruz boardwalk would probably be a bad idea with that salt air. Yeah.
I will never forget playing pinball machines on a Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk on a lazy afternoon on the summer of, I don't know, 2005, 2006, and playing Terminator 2 machine. I swear, I kid you not, the entire playfield was just wood. There were a little bit of tiny inserts popping through, some spurts of color. You can tell it was like the shape of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the rest was completely
and all the metal
raw.
was probably corroded. Yeah,
it was insane. I should have taken a picture of it. I've never seen so much wear on a machine before in my life. Oh,
that is definitely a case of operator puts it in, operator never touches machine ever.
Yeah,
except
exactly.
to take the money out.
Oh, I love pinball, said the scholar to the student. Oh, look, I did full plunge. That didn't work either.
Well, I always find it's got a 90% plunge.
Oh, 90% plunge. Okay. I see. Oh, my flub.
Oh, my flub. Well,
I wanted to say the
game
other one,
flubbed
but...
you.
Flub you!
Nice hat.
That kind of sucked. Ah, okay. Yeah. There's something about the salt air. It's weird,
It is.
right?
I mean, if you go to the West Coast, you're not going to find cars rusted on the bottom.
Right.
Like, you know, here you buy an old classic car and it's floor bands, the floor, bottom of the doors, all that's
That's
rusted.
what I wanted to do.
In California, you'll find ones that the top of the car is rusty because it's been sitting near the ocean its whole life.
Yeah.
Time to show the Overlord what rock is
Yeah.
really made of.
Oh,
They can't just come here and start like reformatting stuff.
stuff and things. No. There we go. Okay, I didn't know that was there, but there it is.
The next mystery bag's all didgeridoo.
Oh my god, it's back. My headband is back.
Casual, that would be just treat your employees or your volunteers poorly, and you don't get enough volunteers to fix all your games. So,
Hit me up and tell us what you're seeing out there on these wild streets.
Woo 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 woo. Okay. Oops.
yeah, it's such a shame that that place has notoriously got so many games that are broken and busted.
Oh. No. Ooh, got it.
You did it.
You did it.
Danger, danger.
I was trying to hold my breath and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, you have a double.
I know, I do. My toes, my toes.
Yeah, well, there is a difference between whether a car was in California or whether the
Ooh, baby,
car
got the
was
extra
at
ball.
the beach its entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're anywhere inland, you don't get the salt air. It's literally like if it was along the coast its whole life. Texas, if you're in the Houston area, you know, you get lots of humidity, but other places don't. And of course, Arizona and New Mexico are bone dry, so everything just gets dry rotted.
Sorry.
So all your rubber and plastics are grenaded. But if you're looking for a restoration project, you know,
Oh my god, dude.
Central Valley in California is a great place to get them from. Arizona and New Mexico. So you won't have any floor pan problems.
5 million.
Get ready to pay the toll.
Get ready to pay the toll.
The bill always comes due.
Yeah.
Nice. Speakers upgraded.
Okay, there we go. Oh. Hello. That was a misflip right there.
Yeah, I was a little worried you were going to be
I know that I
flipping in the
shatzed
outlane,
myself
yeah.
there.
Whee!
Yeah. Greatest hits of the 80s, played on Dingeridoo. Oh, God, really?
Didgeridoo,
Oh, that's a didgeridoo, right? That's pretty insane. Oh, Daddy said Texas for Cali. Yeah.
Oof. Your Combotron is not worth much.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's 10 that, I guess. I wasn't trying to get Combotron anyway.
Yeah. Well, Combotrons depended totally on the combo shot. So if you were playing really well, then you get a good Combotron. But if you played poorly, this is a worthless mode.
Dude, did I stack? Because why do I have like 5 million balls here?
Combotron, I think you get a mystery shot, and it gives you another ball. Attaboy.
Oh. So I'm still in Combotron? Oh, okay.
You're still in Combotron. Yeah.
Why do I not remember that Combotron had a bunch of balls?
It does.
Really been that long?
It's a multi-ball.
Oh. But I mean like 5, 6, 7, whatever. I thought it was like a limit.
I don't know what the total number is, but it always has a lot.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool then. Retribution. Oh, you bastard!
Yeah, so
I'm going nuts.
FM Legations for you was a 2-trip just south of Amarillo with a flatbed and trailer to get cars and parts. Wow.
Oh my god. Can I make it? Oh, I haven't done any yet. Oh, no. Okay. What's the easiest one, Gary? Quick.
New Orleans.
No kids. All right.
Hey, New Orleans. Looks like the Overlord sent all his
All right, here we go.
It's a recipe for trouble. The Overlord is fixing to get a whooping. Who that style?
I can't do it too hard. I have a double danger.
Diva, I think the quote is actually defeat the ringmaster for the ringmaster marble. Like that's what that big marble in the little spinning cage is.
I think you're right too, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong. We don't own the machine, so it's been a while since we played it. I just did it. Barely.
That's right.
Yeah, if I'm wrong, if somebody out there please correct me. So. But I think it's marble. Like I talk like I've got a bunch of marbles in my mouth. Like Boomhauer.
Yeah.
Texas fire ants are still mean. They're not. They didn't get any less mean.
Baby. Okay, I hit it. No, don't do it. No. Okay, good. Oh, didn't do it?
I like the idea. I like the DMD placement on Circus Voltaire. I thought that was unique, and it made a whole lot of sense to have it at the back of the playfield.
Oh my God, what do I suck now?
Okay, that may be true. It sounded like when they speak it, it sounds like the word marble with a B.
What the hell am I supposed to do in this mode?
Now, let's get that Overlord.
I'm hitting the Overlord, that's all I'm doing. Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
That's why I was confused. Oh, because it's in there because of the Overlord? Is that
Yeah,
what's going on?
because you had a ball lock, so if you all you have to do is
okay.
hit the ball to hit the trigger the switch at the back of it. So,
Got it.
yes, you can finish your mode when a ball is locked.
Ah. There we go. Finally. But I still have double danger.
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's a fun, unique game. I still like Tales of the Arabian Nights better and Medieval Madness.
Oh.
And my caveat to that is I like both of them if they're in good condition. None of them are great if they're in bad condition. Oh. Yeah, you got it.
Didn't get that though. No. No, not the post. No.
Yeah.
Stop that. Damn it, Pat. Ah. There you go. Got it.
We control the balls.
But I controlled for a little while. Thank you for the 50 bits. Appreciate that, Pat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
There we go.
Totan, when they're in good condition, Tales of the Arabian Nights is in good condition. Is a really fun game. If it's in bad condition, it is not fun to play.
That was close right there. And that wasn't close either. But I have this.
Yeah, we used to have a theater of magic, which we really enjoyed. We had it for like 6-7 years. It was in really good shape.
For the remainder of the ball.
Totan's better than Theater Magic, which is better than Circus Voltaire.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. That's of those really super expensive machines.
Oh boy.
And of course, I think Medieval Madness is up there with Totan as well. Yeah, Totan is Tales of the Arabian Nights. That's what Totan stands for.
That was close. No.
Yeah, Tom is Theater of Magic, CV is Circus Voltaire.
No.
It's got a common abbreviations for the game. All pinball machines get a common abbreviation.
All right. Yes. Oh,
yeah,
wait.
I wish.
I thought it was the freaking stage select.
Yeah,
All right,
I
go ahead,
wish.
Gary.
I wish Chicago Gaming wasn't releasing a special high-end cost edition of Medieval Madness again. I wish they did a.
Oh, I got
standard.
it. Never mind.
Yeah, I wish a standard was available because I didn't want to spend $13,000 on Medieval Madness.
Weird, but not that weird.
I was like, said I'll stop typing. Yeah.
Glad the Foo Fighters are in town.
I'm not as in love with some of the shot layout in World Cup Soccer. It's got a little bit too. It's sort of like Bond in the fact that there's a lot of stuff kind of crammed on the right side that kind of keeps you from getting good flow. I think it's done a great job with the theming and stuff like that. But the soccer ball kind of annoys me. Its placement taking over such a large part of it.
Ah, damn it! Why did I do that?
Yeah, exactly, Rainbow. We just want a standard version. I don't need. Doesn't need to be the color DMD. Doesn't need to be the big wide monster. Doesn't need to have all the special like gold and
That was-
wire forms and
yes.
stuff.
Absolute poo-poo on that. 20
They'd sell a
measly million.
ton of them if they just made standard editions. But of course, we know CJC can't produce games very fast or consistently, so I guess it's a moot point.
Supersonic Radio.
Yeah, because they're still rumored to. It's like almost a guaranteed rumor that they are going to remake Twilight Zone, but it's. When is that coming? And if you order one, will it be like 4 years before you get it? I mean, I bet they would sell. If they came out with a reasonable price standard, they'd sell 4 times more.
Do you dare try again?
Do you?
I do. I think. You would love a standard edition of Medieval Madness.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're coming out with that Royal Edition or whatever they're calling it. It's $13,000.
That's kind
We
of
heard
crazy.
the price and we're like, well, if it was a standard, we'd have bought it. But we're not going to buy, because I can buy 2 Stearns Pros and have 2 games for that money.
Sorry.
Nice casual.
Foobot multi-ball.
Because if they announce it now, that's about when they'll be finally producing them, or you'll finally get it. I bet it's not going to be a cheap game because Twilight Zone is loaded. It's a wide body, so it's going to cost a lot more to manufacture.
No, why don't you do that? You suck.
Ball saves on.
Good. I didn't know. Oh, that was close. And that sucked. What the hell? There we go. Barely. Somehow got out of that. Ah! I have to hit shots.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that machine's gonna probably come out of the box
There
at
we go.
minimum 12. Minimum.
There we go. Recovered. Thank
And of course
goodness.
they'll have the luxury edition with the color dot matrix. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, son of a biscuit.
Yeah, we enjoyed the Twilight Zone. We had one of those for a while too. Enjoyed it, but just got really good at the game. So hit the center. There you go.
There we go. Woo!
Yep,
Lordy.
It added a ball. Yeah.
Oopsie. Oh! Again. Recovering again.
Yep. You hit the center shot.
Yep. This is why I love this mode so much. Oh, unless you do that, of course. I'll have a ball save at
Ball
least
save is still on though.
Yep. 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 Oh.
Oh.
It's like I'm playing tennis right now.
Hey, angry old man.
How's it going,
How
Angry?
you doing? Going all right. This is the second time he's gotten foobot. I had a really good run out of the box tonight, and then I've been cold the rest of the night.
Ah. Oh, ball save or something. No. Damn it! Everything failed, but I got the balls back. We're good.
Got him back.
Yep.
Recovered.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, good. Ball save still in there. We're still in this game. No, I failed again and again. Oh, I got to get that stupid ramp. That's what's.
Yeah, that was foobot multi-ball, so that gives you the ability to save it and restart.
No.
Ball saves and stuff. Well, now it's over.
Oh, it's over.
Just
that
when
was a
you
good
say-
run, though.
Just when you say that, Supernoid.
Yeah. Thanks for the jinx. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm leaking over the machine. I hate summer
You have
in the Midwest.
Where's your things?
Oh, it's over here. It fell in the crack.
Well, how did you throw it all the way back
I
in?
don't know. Don't ask questions.
Spider webs.
Oh, then don't worry about it.
No, I got it. It's fine.
All right. I need to get more of them down here. I need to have like a whole laundry room dedicated just for my headbands.
Just for headband.
In the summertime.
What are friends for?
Exactly.
Damn it!
Hold on.
He's got to wipe himself down.
Another reason to get in shape.
Where's Lynn to talk about the kiddie pool that needs to be under Ed?
Yeah, I know, right? It's okay, I don't miss hearing that. Kind of leaves me self-conscious, to be honest. I don't like hearing that comment. All right, here we go.
Yeah, he needs to. It's just I think everything went up in the laundry, and he only has one down here at the moment. He's got a bunch of them.
Come on.
What is that thing?
I don't know. Tell me. Here we go. That's better. Okay.
Destination.
I don't know. Roswell, how's that?
Sure, you're right there. You're already there.
Okay. You missed when Magic the Gathering was fun, Max? I never got into that game. I tried my hardest when that game came out, like in the mid-90s and stuff. I just couldn't get into it. But I did like it better than tabletop D&D, though. I will say that.
Warhammer.
Or whatever the hell it is nowadays that people want to play.
Tabletop role-playing
D&D is
game,
what?
TTRPG.
What? I didn't hear anything. What?
Hey,
Talk, you know?
hey, Coley Bird.
What is that thing?
Oh, no worries. It's summer. People are doing things in the summer.
He means Overlord, and he's coming.
We just have no life, so we stream pinball.
Pretty much. Truth.
And make videos and other things.
Yeah.
It's a whole adulting problem.
It's the whole getting old problem. It's the whole moving to a brand new state when the freaking pandemic starts problem. It's everything, you know.
Yeah.
I fucking hate not having
right
a social
now,
life.
it's everything.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
As I gesture to the general state of the world.
I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. Where is my mind?
Yeah, we need System of a Down to get back together and start doing topical on music again.
Please. Oh, I should have went right before left. That was stupid of me.
Be continued.
Oh well. That's okay.
Fuck yeah.
That's right.
Foobot multi-ball
I got the
champion.
Foobot multi-ball champion. I was in that mode for a long
you got a lot of points in that mode.
long time. How many points was that? 266. That doesn't seem like a whole lot, does it?
266 million.
I guess it's a lot.
That's $250 million there.
More game.
Yeah.
So
More game.
Oh, I got $1 billion. I
yeah,
didn't realize that I got $1 billion too.
You had a good game run going.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you, UI.
I don't know if you missed a
Thank
question
you.
earlier. What angle do you have your playfield of this game at? So cool.
Oh, I'm just waiting for him.
Oh, we can jump over there too.
Oh, angry.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Resubscribing.
43
Oh my
months.
gosh. 43 months.
You're not sure? You just set it up on play.
Thank you, thank you,
I
thank
think
you.
we got ours at 6.8 is what I think I set it up when I moved it over here. So
Yeah.
just curious as where you're set at since you play so awesome.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wanna get any average, any advantage I can get at this point.
System Enraged to go on tour, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Angry, your name is too long to type.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm almost there. There he goes. Oh, of course I can't type it right because it's too long to type. I'm giving Angry Old Man Gaming Official a shout out is what I'm saying, and there's a lot of reasons why you have that shout out, because you're an awesome person, you're great at pinball, you are entertaining when you stream, and we get some bonus stuff with Fortnite on the weekends. So there you go.
Fortnite and classic gaming.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, of course, Angry, of course. Try to check that in 9. Yep.
Yep. Cool.
All right.
We're going to jump over to the other screen, and here's your water.
Thank you.
Since we know you need it.
Yeah.
You got to rehydrate after all that.
Yeah. We probably need to go and get a towel. At one point, it was literally like it was raining indoors. I just watched it drip, drip, drip. And
with all the rain we've got and the moisture, it's like it doesn't take long for the humidity to come back up, because we turn it off for the stream because the dehumidifier is pretty loud. So we turn it off, and the humidity and the fact that we're exerting raised the humidity down here.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for coming by tonight. It's a lot of fun. We'll be back on Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. playing another game. We'll let you know on our Discord and on our social media, which we are Wild Dog Arcade on Blue Sky, on Instagram, and on Twitter. So not Twitter, Threads. We're not on Twitter.
Well,
Twitter doesn't exist anymore.
No.
Yeah.
And then Blue Sky, but you said that, right?
I said that, yep.
Okay, so there you
Blue
go.
Sky, Instagram, Threads,
All those
our normal
things.
social media. Of course, we've got a YouTube channel where we put up videos and other things like that as well. So if you need some offline pinball content, you can go look through our stuff there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right.
Okay.
Why is it weird? Oh, okay. Every now and again, that's not showing up here, that's not showing up here. I don't know why, but that's okay. Oh. Weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and raid the Dirty Pool Pinball. They're playing Dune, and they are awesome. I think will hopefully get a good score tonight. Mm-hmm. I know they're debugging the game, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So.
All right.
Thanks, Max, and everyone else out there. We can't do this stream without you. Even on those bad nights, even on those pouring rain yet hot nights here in Michigan, pinball is still a lot of fun, and you should try it too.
All right.
All right, everyone. We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.
Thanks again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.